Ho, 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 here we go. Yeah, and I meant it to rhyme like that. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. I hope you're not disappointed. Somebody asked me if I was going to have a gray beard, but no. I'm not the Santa Claus you're looking for. How's it going so far? Christmas Eve. It's definitely an extra quiet Christmas Eve this year. What's there not to talk about? How crazy this year has been, right? Ups and downs. It's had its positives, right? It's tough to look at the positive side of things, but I always remember the Monty Pythons. Always look on the brighter side of life. And, well, holy crap, don't we need to do that, right? So wherever you are tonight, thank you for joining in, and I hope that you're making the best of the Christmas holidays. And wherever you are, please say hello in the comments. I always like to go to the comments and see who's out there. We've got James Wright is saying hello. Merry Christmas to you and the family, David Burrows. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Merry Christmas back to you as well. Oh, and of course, my friend Danny Cacciamilio, Merry Christmas to you as well. Danny, thanks for the Christmas wishes. Anybody else out there, wherever you're watching from, we've got some friends from around the world that said that they would be tuning. Oh, there we go. Oswald's Diner. I found you. Yes, I never did get back to you. So I was our friends Karen and Art from Oswald's Diner. I had some Christmas treats for you. And I couldn't bring them to Oswald's, and I was going to come dropping by the house. Anyway, you said you were out shopping, so I hope you got me my gift. Yeah. Oswald's Diner. Merry Christmas to you as well. And Karen and Art, Jennifer and I love you both very much, and we're really grateful for the support that you give us here. And great to have you as friends. Rodney James, Medwid, making an appearance. Merry Christmas back to you and the family as well, Rodney. Who else we got here? Michelle says Merry Christmas. Thank you, Michelle. Same to you. Yeah, sorry you missed out on the treats. Now, I was delivering treats to a few people today, and when I stopped by, I said, "Oh, I made these for you." They kind of made a funny face, like they didn't believe that I actually baked these. How many? Give me an answer in the comments, yes or no. How many people think that I baked the goods? I baked the goods, yes or no, in the comments. Really excited to be doing this tonight. I appreciate you watching, and if you're watching, give us some love. Hit the love button. Forget the like. I wish they'd take away. Just click the love button. That makes me want to go into song. The love button. Okay, now I'm old. Who's out there? Let's see. Brendan McDonald, thank you. Marnie, Rodney. Hello, Tara. Merry Christmas to you. You totally baked them. Rodney, thank you. Marnie says Merry Christmas. You get only one person thinks that I actually baked the goods. Come on. You look like more like an eater than a baker. Rob Jenkins from Cool 106.3. He doesn't say much, but when he does, thanks, Rob. Merry Christmas to you, Sarah, and the family. Hope you're doing good. Where's that block button? There's got to be a block button. Rodney is wrong. You think so, eh? All right, I'll tell you. I don't do the baking. Jennifer does all the baking and the cooking. If I cook, it usually means, sure, honey, I'll take you to Oswald's Diner. It usually means, where do you want to go and eat? For sure. Rodney was wrong. He was. What do you do on Christmas Eve? Is this a normal? It's normal. Can't really say normal, but are you doing something similar at least? I know, like we're missing certain family members for different reasons. Some have passed, some we're just not able to get to. I know Jennifer and I we're not going out to the farm and forest to see any of the family. So that was and it was honestly it was a family decision, right? We had to have those conversations about, well, who's included, who's not included. So it's definitely quiet around here. Although I gotta say, like normally, like for Jennifer and I, it's normally fairly quiet because Julie and Jason are usually over their mom's Christmas Eve, and they typically would come over Christmas Day and later in the day, but things have changed this year. So they'll be over here Boxing Day. So that's cool. And we got the tree is lit. and the presents are under the tree. Jennifer's upstairs right now. We got that fake fireplace going on the television beside the tree, and she's listening to Jane Last or James Last. She was just telling me. She says, "Don't forget," and I forgot. James Last Christmas Dancing, I think, is what she's listening. So she's above there. So if there's any extra noise, it's her. I did trick you, Rodney. I don't think I tricked you. I think you were just being supportive and positive for me. You were rooting for me. I think that's what it was. Cameron, how are you? Merry Christmas to you as well and the family. Jane Ryan's out there as well. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's certainly been a creative year. I repeat myself a lot, I know, but it's certainly been a creative year. You know, we saw some online bingo. We've seen some online music. Saw the Nightingale Chorus out social distancing, their Christmas ribbon event. Fantastic. Congratulations, Carrie and the Nightingales. Like many, that was one thing that I really look forward to. You know, it's Christmas when the Nightingales concert began at the Imperial Theater, and we always enjoyed going, and we always took another couple with us. We try to take a new couple every year that's never seen it before. And so there's certainly things that are different, but we're adapting, right? It's an emotional time of year to begin with. You know, we sit around and we're reflecting. Are you reflecting right now? Right? What are you going to do differently? This is where I don't do New Year's resolutions. I don't make them. Let me know in the comments. Do you make a New Year's resolution? Yes or no? If you make a New Year's resolution, I'm curious to see how many. I wish I could do a poll, but Merry Christmas, Vicky. Checks in the mail, hon. Seriously, all the best to you and your family. All the way from England, John Upton, my friend. How you doing, John? Thanks for joining us from England. I was threatened that maybe a friend of ours from Australia might stay up late enough to join us, but I think it's already Christmas Day there, right? Who else is it? Who we got out there? Oh, my good friend, Ryan Wersler. How you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas, everyone. Dinner time. Oh, I'm curious. What are you having for dinner? Did you take the Oswald special home with you? Enjoy your Christmas dinner. Thanks for popping in. We're gonna have some fun here tonight, and we're gonna have some great music. We've got about an hour's worth of a show, and I know this came up last minute. I probably could have planned it sooner, but sometimes I find these last minute things they come together pretty good, and often you know who you can reach out to, and you'll get a response. In considering it's a Christmas time of year or a holiday time of year, however you call it, whatever, however you celebrate it. So I'm really grateful for the Fischer and Lovatt duo. Allison and John are going to be here coming up shortly to entertain us. I'm really grateful for them. Jeff Black, Allison put the push on him and said, "Get old David, we're going to do this thing." So he's going to be here in a little bit as well. And then my friend Rodney James Medwid and the King Bricks Project did a special recording for us that we're going to play. Cliff Erickson sent me something as well. And the Wavesong Vocal Ensemble. These ladies are, pun intended, angelical singers. They're just amazing. And we did a recording earlier this year. I did a project with the city of Sarnia, and we saved a couple of these songs for something like this. So I'm really excited for that. And a special appearance, Adam Dumond and his family the whole family's very creative, and they put a video out the other day on Facebook. But if you didn't see it, we're going to play it here coming up in just a little bit. But continuing on, you always make a New Year's resolution, eh? Cameron, what's your New Year's resolution? It's Christmas Day in England as well. Yes, I thought it might be, John. Merry Christmas, officially, then, I guess, right? How's things over your way? How's the weather? How's that other thing that shall not be mentioned? Try to get through one day without that word. You know, the C word. The C word means something different now, doesn't it? Kingsley says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Kingsley, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well. Hope Santa's good to you. So So I'd always like to make sure I didn't miss anybody out there. So some of you are watching on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. For those who are not on Facebook, I always like to go live on YouTube. So that link's available. If you know somebody who's not on Facebook, share that with them. And this will be a replay as well. So you'll be able to share this around and let other people watch and enjoy the music. It's really... when I talk about reflection too, I've just got a couple of minutes before we get to our first performance here. But I don't know about you, but I tend to, like, you do your spring cleaning, right? I also tend to, this time of year, I start cleaning things around and stuff. And I'm a really big Elvis Presley fan. I don't know if anybody knows that. I don't talk about it a lot, but I'm a big Elvis Presley fan. I've probably got 40 some records of Elvis. And I was tidying up and I came across this. I don't know. How many of you remember Reader's Digest, right? Reader's Digest used to put out these, and I think Time Magazine does it, that sort of thing too. And they put out these music editions. This is a Reader's Digest. This is Elvis on record, Elvis and his greatest hits. And somebody gave this to me about 5 years ago. And I was just like, wow. And it's all original. If I could pick this up and show you, it's all original. And it's signed not by Elvis, but anyway. And then a few years later, somebody came along because they saw that I had that or heard that I had that or something like that. And they came along and says, hey, take this. And they handed me this. So this is the Elvis on cassette greatest hits. 2 different people gave this to me. And then I got the records here identical. And you remember those commercials, right? You get them on cassette or vinyl or 8-track or whatever, right? So I got those, and I was happy to come across those. And there's a lot of things about Christmas that we like, right? Lots of different types of music. It's the most wonderful time of the year and all that. But then again, I've got my Elvis. I got to hold that right. So the light, there you go. Elvis Christmas album. Blue Christmas is on there. Thank you very much. And there's my there you go. So if you ever did want to get me a Christmas gift, and I'm not saying that anybody has to, but if you did, you'd probably do, something to do with Elvis. All right. Let's see here. Haven't thought of one yet too early. Because of that C word, mine will be social distance. Well, that's a good one. Forecast sunny today, high 4 degrees and low -2 in England. Thanks, John Upton. All right. And then as I was going through other things, you got to have the latest and greatest phone, right? I was cleaning up. Look what I came across here. Does anybody know what that is? You know what that is? That's the first iPhone. That's the iPhone 3GS that came out in 2008. And who'd have thought we'd be thanking Apple? Could you imagine being in the times we're in right now and not having FaceTime? Or not having this, not being able to go live, right? Renee, Merry Christmas to you as well. Ryan, are you making fun of my vest? Ryan always makes fun of my clothes. My best friend on the planet, pretty much. He's always making fun of my clothes. I'll buy you one. This one might even fit you. Your grandma's jealous? Okay. Al Coyne, Merry Christmas. All right. We could probably keep going. But thanks to everybody here for joining us. Let's get to it and bring on our first guest here, joining and waiting patiently. Fischer Lovatt duo, Allison and John, in here.
How's it going?
Fantastic. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I just wanted to make sure you could hear us. Merry Christmas.
Yes, and you got the fire going and in the background there.
We've got the fake fire.
The tree.
Yeah,
fake fire.
We're at my mom's house, so she's responsible for the Christmas cheer.
So she's happy to have everyone around, I'm sure.
Yeah. There's only 2 other people in the room right now, so we're playing it safe, and there are bubble people and the dog, of course, whom you might hear.
The dog. Yes, I heard the dog during rehearsal earlier today.
It might happen again, so
it was very cool. I hope it does happen again. It was very comical. All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time out on Christmas Eve, a family time, and giving us some of that time here tonight to share your talents. What are we in for with you guys tonight?
We're going to do a couple of non-Christmas songs, and then we're going to finish it up with a Christmas song. So,
all right. Are any of these originals, or are these just
No, I've only written one song in my life, and it was an Irish song and a while ago. And I'm not going to do that one tonight.
You're of the Irish descent, are you?
Yes, yeah.
I
actually got my start in the kitchen party band.
I remember that.
So I used to do a lot of Irish. John and I did a lot of Irish music in the beginning, and then we kind of realized that not everybody likes the Irish music, which is sad, but true.
I don't understand that.
I know.
That's terrible. Jane's saying Merry Christmas to you both out there.
Merry Christmas, my cousin. Merry Christmas, Jane.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
And Wayne and Jane.
Right. Wayne and Jane, boy. That's just too
Wayne
easy.
and Jane. Hope you guys are well.
What's it been like as an entertainer and musician? You know, you always hear me talking about adapting. How was that for you guys?
How do you feel this question?
Adapting to COVID? Oh, that's a C word. Sorry.
Right. Oh, the C word.
Sorry. Dude.
But as an entertainer, it was a big adaptation, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very hard to find venues to play in. But we still find that some people come out to support. Being in the green zone for a while, that was great. That was easier. But obviously, we still have to be very, very careful out there, Dave. You know, there's just too much risk involved sometimes in what we do. We have to be careful where we play and how many people are in the room, etc. You know. And
that being said, we did play quite a bit the last few months, which was great. And every place we played was very, very careful. Had all restrictions in place and plexiglass and
as an entertainer, and I can relate to this myself. You know, you really like to engage with your audience. What was it like the first time you were behind that plexiglass? Did you feel like you weren't going to be able to engage the same?
People were sellotaping peanuts to the other side.
That's awesome.
No, it wasn't too bad. It took a little bit of getting used to, but it's not too bad.
Very good. Well, let's listen to the music, as they say. Okay. Take it away.
Okay, so this first song is called X's and O's by Al King, and actually a friend of mine that one of the servers at Nightlife, where we played a few times, recommended we do this song. So this is for her, Megan.
This is for her. Right on.
You ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're never gonna keep. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave. going overseas. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave. And they haunt me. They haunt me to make me they love.
Hey, right on.
Thank you.
X's and O's. I'm not a huge country guy, but I gotta say that was one that I always really did.
You did like, yeah. It's a good song. It's a great song.
Back in my karaoke days.
So I'm not sure if you noticed, but I gave my mom shot my mom a couple of dirty looks because she and my sister always said that they would make this dance routine to the song, and when we played it, and she's in the background doing it. So,
right. I heard you think you threatened her earlier to not do that during rehearsal.
I think I probably did, but she's doing it anyway. So
she's your mom. She can do whatever the heck she wants.
This is true. She gave me life, as she would always say.
That's right. That's right.
She says that's why she loves you.
There you go. Oh, good. I'm in Mom's good books. I like that.
There you go.
All right. Well, what are we going to hear next from you?
Okay, so this next song is called Blue Side of the Mountain. It's from down south band called the Steel Drivers. They're kind of like a bluesy bluegrass type band.
Nice.
So yeah.
All right, let's hear it. Fischer Lovatt duo, take it away.
Ready? Gotta find some peace before I lose my mind. On the blue side of the mountain, there's a sign that shines. So deep and dark, like a hurt down in my heart. Maybe something there will show me some kind of sign. On the
Awesome. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
No, they're a pretty rare band, little known band.
Yeah.
I guess.
The Deep South.
Yeah, Deep South.
Yeah.
Lots of good music out of there.
Now, when you started playing, Allison, are you self-taught or did you take lessons? Or how did you play the guitar?
My ex-husband taught me how to play the guitar. He kind of showed me the basic chords. but he kind of showed me the cheater way. So I feel like I could really benefit from some lessons. So
Okay. All right.
looking into that for the future.
Yeah. Down the road, maybe.
Down the road where you can actually be in the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I imagine that's something you could do virtually, maybe too, right? I don't know.
But that's actually true. You probably could.
Yeah.
That's probably the way it'll be for a while.
One of the things I've noticed, and of course, Allison, I've seen you play, as a single act, and then, you and John kind of mesh things together there. I've kind of heard both different styles from you, right? And one of the things I've really enjoyed about the Fischer Lovatt duo is you guys are really eclectic. Like you kind of play a lot of different stuff from, to Beatles, to bluegrass, to country, to, has that always been your taste in music, kind of all over the place?
Yeah, we like to play songs that everybody knows, but not everybody plays. Kind of like the non-cliche songs.
Right. No Mustang Sally here, right?
No, or like Brown Eyed Girl, stuff like that. We kind of like to mix it up in different genres, from rock to blues to pop, country, some Irish.
Yeah. How big of a repertoire, like if you had to go out and play, like how long of a list have you got?
Over 4
It's
hours.
at least it's at least 3 hours, if not more.
Yeah.
There's 150 songs that we're with right now.
Yeah.
And you're probably constantly adding to that.
Yeah, well, we're actually ready to evolve now, Dave. And they say that every cloud has a silver lining, and Alison and I have been talking about this for some time now, that we really want to elevate the act now that we've got to know each other musically over the past year, got to understand each other, what we do. We want to try and kick it up a notch now. We want to try and make it more interesting. Alison can play cajon. I can play a little bit guitar. We can both sing a little bit. So we're going to evolve the act into something more interesting, hopefully over the next year.
Oh, okay. So keeping it still the duo, but
yes,
adding more guitar. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, like right now, we've introduced the harmonica. We have a song with kazoo.
Nice.
It's kind of cool. So we're trying to add to it, and we'll see what happens.
How's the harmonica going? I've heard that's a tough instrument.
It's my dad actually taught me when I was quite young, and I hadn't picked it up for years. And I find the harmonica, it's more of a feel than.
Yeah. Okay.
It's hard to explain, but it's not as difficult as people think.
I don't think Mike Stevens got anything to worry about, to be honest, Dave.
Well, I was just going to say, I was
Yeah.
talking to Mike a couple of days ago, and I've had that conversation with him, and he's like, just pick it up and do it, David. I've got an old one around here somewhere that it's probably as old as me that my mother gave me years ago.
Yeah.
But
I don't mean it's easy, but I mean, once you learn it, it's kind of easy.
yeah.
But there's a lot more to it. Like there's a lot more where you can go with it. I'm just kind of, mine's like a background kind of music right now, but like Mike Stevens and other good people who play the harmonica.
It's funny you bring up Mike. I had reached out to him. He's usually if he's available, he's pretty good about coming on these things. But as you know, he's working on a project right now that he's hoping to get out as well. So he wasn't able to make it here tonight. But he's another great local musician who's he's been very supportive of the local music scene as well. So I'm sure if you ever needed some tips, you could reach out to Mike, and he'd probably tips your way.
I could definitely use some.
Oh. I lost my sound there for a minute. Sorry. All right. Well, let's move on. I see Jeff Black's in the studio waiting. So you've got your final Christmas song.
Yeah. So this song is called "Please, Daddy, Don't Get Drunk This Christmas." It's a bit of a family favorite. The one that I know is from John Denver's Rocky Mountain Christmas, which we used to listen to all the time when we were young.
Nice.
In the Christmas tree. So this is kind of one of our favorites.
All right. Sounds good.
And John's going to join me on the guitar with this one.
Yeah, I haven't played guitar in many, many years, so it's going to be a little rough. I hope Jeff understands.
We're not, there's no scorecards here tonight.
We're going to give it a go for fun.
Right on.
Okay. underneath my Christmas tree. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mom crying. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mom crying. Mama smiled, looked outside the window. She told me, son, better go upstairs. And you laughed and hollered Merry Christmas. Turned around and I saw my mother's tears. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mom cry. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mother cry. One more. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mom cry. Please, Daddy, don't get drunk this Christmas. I don't want to see my mom cry. I don't want to see my mama cry.
Please, Daddy.
I got a nice job on the guitar by him.
You kept up well, John.
Great job. Great
I
job.
could use some encouragement,
And I-
that's for sure.
That's coming from me, and I'm no expert.
You just learned this afternoon, so even more kudos to you.
There you go. Right on.
So,
Well, thank you both very much for sharing your talents here tonight. And Allison, always enjoy your voice there as well.
thank you.
And please say thanks to if you can still hear me. Thank you for allowing us to have some time here.
Thanks, Dave.
There you go.
Loved it. Merry Christmas.
I also want to say we had dinner tonight. The Lake Point.
Yeah.
Lori Frayne made us the best lasagna ever. So if you ever want lasagna, or she does like takeout and stuff.
Yeah, Lake Point Grill down there. They've been doing fantastic down there, and that's great. We're happy to give them a shout out. They do have fantastic food there.
Yeah.
And so hopefully in the future we'll see you somewhere like
Hope so, sooner than later.
downtown. Well, it's going to be at least a month, right? So but
Yeah.
hopefully sooner than later. And if not, then we'll have to do more stuff like this and bring
Yeah.
all the local talent out.
For sure. So thank you very much for having us. It was our pleasure, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. And hi to Jeff Black. Thank you for doing this with us. And yeah, Merry Christmas.
Awesome.
Happy New Year.
Thanks very much. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
It was fantastic to have the Fischer Lovatt duo join me here tonight. Really, I've already said thank you, but I'll say thank you again. I appreciate them being here, taking time on Christmas Eve. And if the first time you've heard of them, they're on Instagram. There they are up on the screen as well. You can visit them there, and of course, check them out on Facebook. Say that. What's wrong with my lips? My old lips, new ones. Check them out on Facebook as well. And again, very grateful that they took the time to join me here tonight. All right, well, some more local talent. Jeff Black going to be up here in just a moment, but stick around with us. Coming up a little bit later on, a performance from Rodney James Medwid as King Bricks, on the King Bricks project, I should say. Cliff Erickson to do a performance, and the Wavesong vocal ensemble, and a special video from the Dumont family coming up. So stay tuned. We've still got more. But right now, we're going to go to my friend Jeff Black joining me here tonight. Thanks,
Dave.
Jeff, for being here.
Sorry, I can't see it because my phone's turned around the other way, but I hear your voice, so I know you're there.
Oh, okay, that's good. And you're in Wallaceburg.
I am.
Very good. And this is this a normal Christmas Eve? Is it normally like is this or is this different this year for you, or it's about the same?
About the same. My wife's daughter is 30 years old now, so we don't have kids, at home. So Christmas Eve is just usually pretty quiet for us, and then Christmas Day is the get together with the family and stuff.
Right. So we gave you something different to do this year.
Yeah, I like it.
Right on. You're breaking up a little bit, but we'll do the best we can here. What are we going to hear from you tonight?
Well, the first song we're going to hear is one of my favorite Christmas songs, but it's not a traditional one. This is Weird Al's Ode to Christmas. He had a vision of the bomb dropping on Christmas Eve. So this is called Christmas at Ground Zero.
All right. Take it away with some Weird Al. Jeff Black, ladies and gentlemen.
It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's music in the air. The sleigh bells are ringing and the carolers are singing while the air raid sirens blare. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. The button has been pressed. The radio just let us know this is not a test. Everywhere the atom bombs are dropping, it's the end of all humanity. No more time for last minute shopping. It's time to face your final destiny. It's Christmas at Ground Zero. There's panic in the crowd. We can dodge debris while we trim the tree underneath the mushroom cloud. You might hear some reindeer on your rooftop or Jack Frost on your windowsill. But if someone's climbing down your chimney, you better load your gun and shoot to kill. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, and if the radiation level's okay, I'll go out with you and see all the new mutations on New Year's Day. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, just seconds left to go. I'll duck and cover with my Yuletide lover underneath the mistletoe. It's Christmas at Ground Zero, now the missiles are on their way. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday. What a crazy fluke, we're gonna get nuked on this jolly holiday.
Only Weird Al could write something like that for Christmas.
Right?
I wonder what he's doing these days. Weird Al. He was certainly popular for a while there in the 80s, even a bit in the 90s, right?
He's still. I saw him in concert no more than 2 years ago. So he's still out playing. And then
Is that right? Eh?
He had a tour that was supposed to go on this year. Of course, it didn't end up happening. But at one point, he did do a live stream from his home in California where he's playing his accordion and playing classical gas.
Wow.
Accordion. Yeah.
Yeah. He certainly is a talented guy, aside from the comedy side of him, right? And I know he produces a lot of stuff too, right? So, well, I didn't see that coming for sure for Christmas tonight, but that's what's making it unique tonight.
Right.
Right on. What's next for us, Jeff?
Next, I'm going to do an old Randy Stonehill song. This is called The Christmas Song for All Year Round, and it actually works equally for Christmas or Easter. So it's a multi-purpose song.
Sounds good. Take it away.
What's that?
Said sounds good. Take it away.
Oh, all right. Wonder if this Christmas. Wait a second, I'm in the wrong key. Wonder if this Christmas they'll begin to understand the Jesus that we celebrate is much more than a man. 'Cause the way the world is, I don't see how people can deny. The only way to save us was Jesus Christ who died. And I know that if St. Nicholas was here, he would agree that Jesus gave the greatest gift of all, you and me. They led him to the slaughter on a hill called Calvary. Mankind was forgiven when they nailed him to a tree. Most of all the children, they're ones I hope will learn. Jesus is alive and he's going to return. And Christmas isn't just a day, and all days aren't the same. Perhaps they'll look at the word and see it spells his name. And I know that if St. Nicholas was here, he would agree. Jesus gave the greatest gift of all, you and me. They led him to the slaughter on a hill called Calvary. And mankind was forgiven when they nailed him to a tree. And I know that if St. Nicholas was here, he would agree that Jesus gave the greatest gift of all, you and me. They led him to the slaughter on a hill called Calvary. Mankind was forgiven. Mankind was forgiven. We were all forgiven when they nailed him to a tree. So Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Well, I wonder if this Christmas they'll begin to understand.
Very nice. You said that it really applies to both Christmas and Easter, right?
A little bit of a rocky start. I had a brain fart there going on first verse or so.
Well, like I said earlier, there's no scorecards here tonight, so you're good.
Well, some of these songs, like I say, you don't sing them that often, so I neglected to run over that one. I ran over the other one, but I neglected to run over that one today. So
that's okay. You could have fooled me.
That's good.
Well, sound really good. And so moving on, we got time for one more from you before we got to move on. What's that going to be, Jeff?
This is going to be. I'm not going to do a Christmas song with this one, but this is just a song of hope and love in general that I've been closing a lot of my shows with lately. With the climate in the world right now, I just find that people are a little more on edge, and a little nastier to each other than they necessarily need to be, at times.
Yeah, there's a lot of that stress adds to that, right?
Yeah. So this is an Elvis Costello song called "Peace, Love, and Understanding."
Oh, right on.
As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness, insanity. I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and darkness and misery? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me want to say, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I walked on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. And where are the strong? Who are the trusted? And where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel like this inside, just makes me want to cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? And where are the strong? Who are the trusted? Where is the harmony, sweet harmony? Each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me want to say, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Merry Christmas.
Great choice, man. Love that. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you and yours, Jeff. Really appreciate you stopping by and sharing some time here. You saw me talking to Allison and John earlier, but I know you got a chance to get back out and play, but kind of in a unique way. What was your experience the first time you were behind the plexiglass?
The very first one I did behind that was in Brantford at a club that my band normally would play at, and I was doing a solo gig there. And they had, it wasn't the hard plexiglass, it was almost like shower curtain, thick shower curtain material. And it was hung all the way across the stage, and there was a little gap on the one side where you could climb up. And on that side of the stage, there was like a ledge where I always put my PA system on. So what I ended up having to do, and it's a good thing, I had some speakers, extra speakers with me, more than I would normally only bring one to an acoustic gig. So I had these 2 extra speakers with me for a gig the next day. And it's a good thing because I looked at that and went, there's no way my sound's going to not be muffled up front with a shower curtain in front. So I was able to put one off to the side, on that ledge beyond the shower curtain. And playing was interesting. There was no air moving up stage, so I went and I had to bring my blower in so I could, keep cool. And it looked like everybody was standing outside in the rain because I was so close to the shower curtain. Everybody could see me fine, but to me, everybody looked like they were gathering around in the rain.
Wow, it just makes hard for that stage interaction, right?
Yeah. Well, that's because I couldn't see whose faces were who too. I mean, plus, my eyes aren't what they used to be either. Right. So that combined with that, right? It's like.
But you got through it, and we're still here, and looking forward to the next time we can get back out, because I know you played down here at Nightlife and the Blue Line a few times. That was great, and we're gonna have to wait for that again.
Yes, waiting like this. Come on.
Well, Jeff, thanks so much to you, and please thank your family for allowing us to take you away from them for a few minutes here tonight. I really appreciate you jumping in and giving support here tonight for the Christmas Eve special.
Very welcome. Anytime.
Take care. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Jeff Black, great to have him here. I've known Jeff a long time. It's nice to see him still playing, and he's a great entertainer. And I mean that. Last time I could have saw him, I think he was at Blue Line here in town, and I couldn't make it out. But definitely looking forward to that. We're going to go back to the comments. Lee says, Merry Christmas. Hello, Lee. Merry Christmas. He's saying hello to Ryan as well. And there's my other good friend, Matt Corey. Hope you're doing well, Matt. Merry Christmas to you. And, there's Bill Dennis, Councillor Bill Dennis. He was on the show earlier this week. Thanks, Bill. Merry Christmas to you, Janice, and all the family. And who else? Oh, there's Allison says, thanks, Dave. That was fun. Merry Christmas to all who are watching, and thanks for tuning in. Very grateful to have had you here as well. Wendy, thank you very much. Merry Christmas. There's another longtime friend, Ronnie. I won't say how long. Ronnie Fraser, Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. It's really great to see this coming together here tonight. You know, it's kind of a last minute thing, as I mentioned at the start of the show, that I thought, let's just do this thing. And really appreciate the musicians coming together to do this. We're going to get to some more entertainment here. Well, musical entertainment. But my friend Adam Dumont, who's he's the founder of Sarnia Sings. If you've ever had the privilege of getting a ticket to go to that, we were getting ready to do that again. And of course, this thing showed up that prevented it. And we were looking at trying to do something online, but we just weren't sure it was going to work out to the quality we wanted. So we'll be looking at doing something like that again. But Adam Dumont and the rest of his family, wife included, and you'll see why I say that in just a moment, they got together. They're all very creative. And they put this out yesterday. I think it came out on Facebook, and I reached out to Adam. I said, you got to let me share this. So this is kind of they like to imitate their parodies of Saturday Night Live skits. I'm not sure which one this one is about, but this is the Dumonts and their Merry Christmas. Take a look at this, and we'll be back with some more music.
I got an autographed baseball bat.
I got a telescope. I got a globe.
I got a watch.
And I got a rope. And I got a whole kit.
And I got a tie.
I got a superhero gun. I got a Lego set. And I got a phone.
I got a pen.
And I got a robe.
I got a hammer. And I got a golf set. And we got Joe.
I got a laptop.
And I got a robe. Thanks for the robe. It's really, really nice. Thanks, guys. I love my robe. It's great.
I got a headphone. And I got a wig. We got a yellow squeaky pig.
I got power tools.
And I'm gonna make us breakfast. My brand new robe, which I love very much. So very soft and it's on sale.
And I got shades.
And I got a pair of rollerblades. I got a Spider-Man car that shoots.
And I burned my arm in the oven. It hurt pretty bad, but I didn't scream because I keep the pain inside of me.
Let's open up the stocking. We got shit and travel game. And mine is filled with candy canes.
I got a nice bottle of cologne.
And mine's completely empty. Just a big flat sock with nothing inside. Only hanging up because it looked kind of weird if it's missing in our pictures.
Hold on now, what's this I see?
A few more presents beneath the tree. It looks like someone has a big surprise.
Aw, you guys didn't need to get me.
It's presents for the dog!
She's a golden squeaky dog.
And peanut butter treat.
Cause she's a dog. So many presents, and she deserves it. And she's got a robe.
It's Christmas morning! Let's take a family picture!
Oh, God, no, I've been up since 4 in the morning. I don't have any makeup on.
What a great picture! Let's post it on the internet!
Your mom does everything for your family. This year, get her more than one present. Moms like stuff too.
It was an accident!
Well, that was certainly creative. I was thinking maybe we could start a GoFundMe page for Adam's wife, get her a couple of presents. Merry Christmas to the Dumont family. And that's their Christmas present to all of you. And just want to say thanks to them for allowing me to share it here tonight on the first ever Cozy Christmas Eve special here tonight. Thank you, Adam and family. That was that was a lot of effort. That wasn't done in 1 minute. That was, yeah, there was, I wonder how many takes it took and how much direction went along and how much cooperation went along in there with that. The Dumont family, thanks again very much for that. All right, well, continuing on with some more music. A friend recently, Rodney James Medwid, of course, we had a live performance down at the Refined Fool Midtown as part of a fundraiser for Krista Clark and her family. And Rodney's got a new song coming out, Satellite, coming soon to a place near you. He's still working on getting that release out there, but it's going to be worth the wait. Now he's got another song called Decency, and he's kind of arranged it a little bit to adapt to, well, the Christmas of things. So here's our good friend Rodney James Medwin and the King Bricks Project. Take a look. We'll be back with Cliff Erickson.
To everybody just deciding to hate, I take a minute and I'll educate you. Only see fear with your eyes. You only see fear. To everybody that darkens the world, not every story's about a boy and a girl. You only see strength with your eyes. You only see strength. And all the world is turning round and round with people
All right, Rodney James Medwid and the King Bricks Project. Thanks so much for sharing that, Rodney. Really appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And again, we'll be expecting soon to see the newest from the King Bricks Project, and that is the song Satellite, a song and a video all getting ready to come out. I'm sure they were hoping by Christmas, but hang in there. You'll be the third or fourth to know, because Rodney's going to tell me after anyway, it's going to be out there soon. Thanks again, Rodney. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thank you for taking the time to do that. And if you want to find out more about King Bricks Project, of course, he's on Instagram. They're King Bricks Music, and of course on Facebook, King Bricks Music as well. All right, check the comments one more time. Let's see, we got out there. Christine Milne says, Merry Christmas to you both. Thank you very much. And my friend Carl, all the way from Oshawa, Merry Christmas and 73s to you, Carl, as well. All right. Well, I reached out to my friend Cliff Erickson, who's continued to be able to perform as well. And I just said, Cliff, I know it's busy and last minute, but could you take the time? And he was asked a while back to write an original Christmas song. So this is an original of him. And not only is he going to perform this, or this is a pre-recording of the performance here tonight, but we're going to have a special Christmas gift that Cliff is offering to all of you at the end of this. So here is Cliff Erickson, and take a listen to this, and then we'll be back with a special gift for all of you.
A child is born in Bethlehem. Gloria, Gloria. The Son of God to save the world from sin. Gloria, Gloria. Wise men praise his wondrous love. Gloria, Gloria. Virgin Mary, Mother of God, Gloria, Gloria. Hear the angels sing, Christ the newborn King. A star so bright, Noel, Noel, Gloria, Gloria. Jesus our Emmanuel, Gloria, Gloria. Come adore him, faithful ones. Gloria, Gloria. The King of Kings from God above. Gloria, Gloria.
Wow, Cliff Erickson, he's got that voice and so much talent there on the guitar as well. Cliff, thank you so much for allowing me to share that here tonight. And if you would like that original song from Cliff Erickson, he's offering it to you as a special Christmas gift. Just go to clifferickson.com and you'll see where you can get that free download of A Child is Born. And thanks again, Cliff. Merry Christmas to you and stay safe, my friend. Really looking forward to the next time I can go see Cliff. He's over in the good old US of A. So again, Merry Christmas. Stay safe and all the best to you and your family. And for all of you, make sure you go to clifferickson.com for your free Christmas gift of the download of the song you just heard. Thanks again, Cliff. All right. Well, now we're getting a little more of the, I guess, traditional style of music. Earlier this year, Did a project with the city of Sarnia for Christmas off the farm. And the next group you're about to see is fantastic, angelic voices. And I'm very grateful to Rachel and her group for allowing me to bring this to you here tonight. So you're going to hear Away in a Manger. And then, of course, what would a Christmas Eve special be without Silent Night? Take a listen. The Wavesong Vocal Ensemble. Mesmerizing and beautiful. Thank you so much to the Wavesong Vocal Ensemble for performing. Again, that was pre-recorded. I think back in about late October we did that, and for another project. And I reached out to Rachel and said, "Would you mind? We got these extra ones here. Can we play that?" So just wow, we could listen to more. And I wish I had more time, but there you go. That is the first ever cozy Christmas Eve special. I'm very grateful to all of you who showed up here. This is going to be left on YouTube and Facebook, so share this around with those who might appreciate some very great talent and wonderful Christmas music. So thanks again to the Fischer Lovatt duo, Allison and John. Merry Christmas to you and your family again. Our friend Jeff Black tuning in from Wallaceburg, Ontario. And then, of course, Cliff Erickson taking time to perform along with Rodney James Medwid. And again, Wavesong Vocal Ensemble, and an extra special shout out to the Dumont family. Thank you for entertaining us here as well. And thanks to all of you I'm very sincere when I say thank you for all your support that you've given me over the years here on the show. My family appreciates all of you as well. I've met a lot of great people. Again, I meet new people all the time, and this past year has certainly been a different one in many unique ways for all of us. And sure, there's been a lot of negative things that happen, but we've got to take the time. 'Tis the season to focus on the positive, especially this year. There's no reset button just because New Year's Eve is coming along in 2021. Hopefully there's light at the end of the tunnel. If we all do our part, wearing our masks, following the guidelines, even if we don't feel like it, wear your seatbelt, I guess is the way I like to say it. And we're going to get through this. I know we keep hearing that, but we will get through this. And I think it's just, we're really fortunate to think about what you do have. I know you've heard this speech before, but it really is a time to take a look around. Think about what you have. And Merry Christmas, everybody. From my family, Jennifer, and my children to you, Merry Christmas. And we'll look forward to next time. That's all the time I got for you right now. Until then, good night.